Hi guys, and welcome to my podcast. My name is Sandra V. I thought I'd give you a little rundown of what's been going on the timeline and what's been going on around, and just get a few things off my chest, you know what I mean? So here we go. So this week on the timeline, there's been lots of talk about black women, black girls in the most negative light that they can be. And the thing is, I'm a black woman, and it's no surprise to me that this has come about. It's no surprise to me to see somebody talk negatively or degrade a black woman. It's no surprise to us. However, this week it has blown up and kind of backfired on those who did comment negatively on black women. So basically what's happened is all these tweets have been undug from known people within the social media scene of them saying horrible things about black women and black girls and how ugly they are, or you throw a banana at the TV, or how we're loud, we're rude, we're ugly, we're this, that, all the negative words, right? And you know what, it's got to the point where it's like, even though it's not surprising anymore, it's just annoying. It's just at a point now where it's like, it's draining. It's so draining. And what annoys me the most is that if the old tweets weren't dug up, not one person would have apologized for their racist, colorist, degrading, ignorant, and all the other kind of words on their tweets. Not one person would apologize. But now all of a sudden that these tweets have been undug and exposed, everyone's coming with their, tutu apology. For me, all these apologies only feel like they're doing it to protect the brand that they've built on YouTube, to protect the brand that they build on Instagram, on Twitter, to protect their lucrative jobs that they have right now, to protect them. That's what it feels like they're doing. The same brands that they were uplifted by, the very black girls that they are insulting and putting down. Using excuses like, I was young and dumb. I was young and dumb. I don't buy it, really and truly. 140 characters on Twitter will not accommodate for the years of hurt and damage that you've helped to spread. I feel like for those who did speak negatively on black women, because the thing is, they're all black themselves. It's not even white people we're talking about. We're not talking about other race people. We're talking about our own peoples here. Our very own peoples. There is a bigger responsibility from you. The apologies need to be... It's like I need to be able to hear that you understand where you went wrong. That you understand that it's not just, I'm sorry. That was really horrible of me. I was very young. I didn't know what I was doing. It's not acceptable. I'll never do it again. It's not about that. It's about the hurt you've caused these young girls. Because saying something like that on Twitter, I'm not even going to repeat some of the stuff that they said, but saying some of those things, it can leave a psychological effect on these young girls to make them feel like they're not better than, or they cannot be better than. And it creates the cycle. It creates a constant cycle of us being looked down upon, and then you become angry with the world because that's how they see you, and now in this loop, which then it can lead to those such as Yanela Rose when she commented on black people and black girls. That can be seen as a loophole of, I know that black women are spoken negatively about. If I get there first, if I punch it in first, then it's cool, innit? Because I've cussed it before anyone can cuss me type of behaviour. And that's what we end up with. Everyone that's been exposed is black. Not white, not Asian, not Latino, black. Our own peoples. If you're going to apologize, you need to apologize so that you can break the cycle. So that you can talk through that young black girl that you started to put something down on her. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of people now are talking about cancel culture and they should be cancelled and blah, blah, blah. Now, I personally think, this is how I see it. If this was a white person that had said this, or someone had covered these tweets about this white person, Twitter detectives would have been all over that. They would have found out name, age, school, college, university, Facebook, the family's names, grandma, sister, brother-in-law, cousin twice removed. Would have found out her job, would have found out everything. The police would have been informed. We would have not stopped until that person was cancelled, was withdrawn from the school or removed from their job. So why is it now that we're screaming, oh no, we can't just be quick to cancel everyone? What, because these people are black and they're our own peoples? We need, if we're going to start cancelling people, if we're going to stand up to people talking negatively towards black women and black people in general, we need to keep that same energy. You need that same energy. Because you need to be held accountable. Because what that's now saying is, oh, Ada said something, she's apologised, let it go. Let her go back doing her morning breakfast show. I'm not here calling for her job to be cancelled. I'm here saying that you need to be held accountable for what you've said. There needs to be some kind of something to show that, yeah, you've apologized, but there also needs to be something there to show others that you ain't just going to get away with saying anything and you think because you was 15 it was fine. No. All of them need to be held accountable. I don't believe that every single one of them said it in a malicious way or had, I don't know, a negative look on black women. I wouldn't say all of them had that. I would say some of them did. I wouldn't say all of them did. But I can't now go and start picking and choosing between, oh, your comment, oh, that's fine, this is going to go on this side, and your comment's going to be forgiven. So no. They all need to be held accountable in the same way, in the exact same way that we would use the Twitter detectives up on the white girl or the black or the white, on the white girl, the white guy or the Asian person, blah, blah, blah. We need to use that same energy here. And in terms of cancelled and cancel culture and stuff like that, being cancelled doesn't mean, I feel like, it doesn't mean like that's the end of the line for you. I see it as a temporary pause, because at the end of the day, you can always pick yourself up and you can always go back to what you need to do. But there does need to be a temporary pause. There needs to be a time of reflection, because like I said before, if it wasn't for these tweets being dug up and resurfaced, not one of them would have apologised. Not one person would have apologised, because it's so easy for people to forget. It's so easy for people to forget when they discredit a black woman, or they clown on a black woman, or they are rude to a black woman. It's almost like, oh, it's fine. I forgot about it. Because black women will get over it. Black women are strong. They're superheroes. Yeah, of course. It'll be fine. I don't need to say nothing else on it. It didn't sit heavy on your heart. It just was, okay, it's fine. Said what I said. Black women, superheroes, they'll get over it. They'll be fine. No. Even Superman has kryptonite. We can't keep being seen as, you can't keep poking at someone just because you think that they are strong enough to deal with it. And thinking that it's okay, that you can just brush a comment like that and leave it under the rug for how many years without it bothering you. As a black person, it didn't bother you that you spoke negatively on black people. I don't get it. I don't get it. I even feel like now it's essential that you even ask your partner that, you know, even if you're dating, let's say, you have to check with your guys now. Did you ever feel some type of way towards black women? Did you ever hate black women? Did you ever have any tweets or anything like that? I feel like I need to double check now, because how are you supposed to be with someone who's had previous hate towards you, me, a black woman? And does that mean that your views have changed now? Like, do you know what I mean? Let me give you an example. I was on Instagram the other day, as I always am, and I was on some Insta page called Talks With Me, and it's a dilemma page, and this black girl, talks about all kinds of dilemmas, and people give her issues. Now, this dilemma was with a black woman. Said her black husband told their son that he should not date black women when he gets older, that he should only date white women, as they bring less headache. And the son tells this to the mum and says that the dad, the husband, spoke of her in that way too. This kid is 7, and this woman went online asking, you know, what shall I do? My black husband just told my black son not to date black women because we're loud, we're angry, we're annoying, all the negative things. And now this little 7-year-old black boy doesn't even want to talk to his school friend Imani, a beautiful black girl, because his father just told him that we're problematic, and that his own mother is problematic. Now, usually I'm a comment group. I will literally comment on anything and everything. You probably not see me online commenting. This is one I felt like I don't even know what to say in this scenario. How would you feel if your husband told your black child that you should not get with a black girl, and he's married to you as a black woman? There is self-hate within that man that he is now transferring onto the son at 7 years of age, that tender age. And not only that, I'm in a marriage where my husband sees me as problematic because I'm black. We need to start checking. It needs to be known. I feel like it needs to be known. If I found out that a guy that I was dating had old tweets about black girls, we need to speak about this on another level. And I need to be able to understand your mind. This is why I was talking about this apology stuff. It's not about apology. It's not about, oh, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again. I need to understand where that hate came from in the first place, why you said it in the first place, and how you seemingly have overcome it in that time. What made you switch from this view to this view? I need to see the process. I need to believe that that is no longer your view. Not just I'm sorry. I need to see and feel that you don't feel like this anymore in order for me to be with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't even want to date somebody who had views like that, because I just want to be seen as beautiful. I just want to be seen as nothing more than all that shit they be talking about. I mean, to be very, very honest here, I don't think I would date a guy who had a previous history of hating black girls, because I'm sick of it. Like, I'm not here to hear the apology. I'm not here to hear whatever it is you have to say. I actually don't have time for it. What am I, a trend? A trend that comes in and out of fashion? No. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it no more. Why is it you can't just get someone that didn't have a previous history of this? I personally will not date someone who had, if I find that you had previous tweets or comments about someone that looks like me, I don't think I have the time for it anymore. Simple. And I'm within my whole right, my entire right to say that. I mean, people be like, oh, you should be forgiven. No thanks. I'm good. Because for as much as there's all these people that have the negative hate towards people that look like me, there's a bag of black people who are pro black people, who are here for us, who uplift us. That's who I'm after. My DMs is open. I'm joking. It's the ones that give out the most hate are the same ones who envy us the most. Because there's something special about black women. There always has been something special about black women. That's why they call it black girl magic. Because it's unexplainable. You can't explain magic. You can't explain what happens right in front of your eyes. There's something there. Now, they've tried to silence. They've tried to come in, divide and conquer up the black people and separate us. Put the black women on this side. Put the even darker ones on the other side. To try and separate us. But the thing is that if we are together, inseparable, that magic will be the greatest magic show ever. That will be the most spectacular thing when we unite as one and stop people from talking about us and stop ourselves checking ourselves. That's when that true beauty will be seen. The thing is, I is fly. Trust me, we're all fly out here. All of us. All us black girls. Us black women. We beautiful.